Hi everybody and welcome back to Alistair Davies Golf. Today's video is all about the left wrist in the golf swing, and I'm answering a question that was posted to me on YouTube by Charlie all about the left wrist position at the top of the backswing. So in an ideal world, I would want the left wrist to be in what I would call a flat position at the top of the backswing. It's nice and flat, and the club face would be pretty much matched to that too. Now, the only time this kind of varies away from this is depending on your golf grip. If you had a particularly what I'd call weak or palmy grip at the start, you have a flat wrist, we might well find that the club face then would open at the top. And if we had a grip position that was very strong at the start, so a lot of cup in this area here at the top of the backswing, we might well find then with a flat wrist that club face would be very closed at the top. So I think the main take-home message I want from this video is we have to be aware of how our grip is at the address position. We have to be aware of what our club face is like at the top of the backswing position, and we have to be aware of what our ball flight is like, because the ball flight is king. It doesn't really matter too much how good a left wrist position is or grip is, but we're always trying to manage our ball flight. We have the ideal world of swinging the golf club and the ideal model we want to swing the golf club to, but we have to manage our ball flight. That's majorly important. So with a neutral grip, which would be kind of in your fingers and your thumb just to the right hand side of the center of the shaft and kind of two knuckles showing, at the top of the backswing, I'd want to see the left wrist fairly flat, and you will see the likes of Jon Rahm and Dustin Johnson being slightly what I call flexed or bowed at the top. And if you have a neutral grip, that club face then will start to go into that closed position and pointing more towards the sky. But I'd want to see that fairly neutral position at the top of the backswing, ideally with a neutral grip. That should give us, again, with a neutral release pattern through the golf ball, that should see us produce a straight ball flight. So we all might compensate in slightly different ways. But in answer to Charlie's kind of question, what I'd like to see is that neutral position at the top, that flat position at the top. And you'll tend to find with most slicers, they'll have this kind of cup position at the top of the backswing and the club face then open. And that'll quite often lead to this over the top position on the way down also, because they'll struggle to go from there and get the club and the wrist flexing and bowing and get the club laying down. They'll struggle to make that change. It kind of takes more time to do that and more effort and energy. So the easiest route down to the golf ball is to come over the top and leave that face open. So for the guys who want to hit it straight and have a neutral grip, let's have a flat wrist at the top. So in the perfect world, neutral grip, flat wrist at the top. But make sure we manage your ball flight. Feed what you need is an expression I would often use. So if we need to move the ball more right to left, we might well encourage this wrist to be a little bit more bowed. If we need to stop the ball moving left to right, we might try and cup this wrist a little bit more. But in an ideal world, flat wrist at the top of the backswing if we can. If you've enjoyed the video, please click like down below. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I've got regular content coming every single week on a variety of subjects. Post any comments, any questions you want. I'd love to get back to you with a video. And make sure you like the video as well if you can. Thanks for watching.